Hello? Is this thing on? Oh my god. This is happening. Uh, Hold on. Is it? Uh, Hello? Is this thing on? Oh my god. This is happening. Okay. こんばん、ラクス、私は、アキララクスです。Is this thing on? Oh my god. I don't know Japanese. That's all I got. Debuting is hard. But I don't know. I want to do this for a while. And here we are. Yay. I wrote up a little something for you guys. I'm not sure how long this will be, but let's go here and do this. Whoa! I know how to work OBS. Yo, hi, desu. I said I'm Akira Lux, a mage from another dimension. I was messing around with a new magical ritual portal, and I sorta ended up here. Where is here? I don't know, but it allows me to invade your internet. I'm here, between your wires under your cardboard. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I tried doing the conversion between dimensions, and I stopped caring. It's really hard. Math is hard. No matter where you're from, math is hard. And that's why they make calculators. But I did do the conversion for when I was born, and it would be what you guys call February 14. From my understanding, that's a really important holidays for some people. All I know is that it involves chocolate. So I'm all in for it. And, like I said, I'm Akira. If you want to know more of what I'm like, in one sentence or less, it's the gremlin you lock in your basement as it screams profanities at you. Moving on. I, as you can tell from all this, don't touch grass. At all. The outside world is scary. I've taken a liking to a lot of Japanese media, I suppose, is the best way to put it. I really enjoy isekai anime, rom-coms, and slice of life. Those are the ones that I find myself essentially all-nighting. And I don't even realize I do. There was one time I started an anime around, I think, 8 p.m. and then ended 11 a.m. the next day. And I didn't even realize because I kept doing this thing where I go, one more episode, I need to know what happens next. And then I finished the entire thing. What anime is that? I will get into it later. As for games, I'm very heavy on JRPGs. I love story-orientated games. I think that's what sucks me in the most. Especially if the combat is interesting enough. Because turn-based JRPGs are very, very traditional, done a lot, but they still find ways to make it innovative, I think. So, I don't know, they always find a way to add something to spice it up, or even if it's something that's done before, they tweak it just enough where I find it interesting. Other than that, I like bullet hells, mainly watching bullet hells because I am no good at them. like in the slightest, especially a very specific series of bullet hells I'll get into eventually. I do want to try and fail at miserably. I have a lot of gachas as well. More than I care to admit. No, I don't have an addiction. I just like pulling a lot and getting lucky with my pulls. I promise you. Please. I also been finding myself playing a lot of roguelites recently. Stuff like Hades and the like. They've gotten definitely more interesting as time's gone on. I didn't really think I'd like the genre at first, but I ended up buying more and more and being, this is really good. And we I watch a lot of VTubers. If my time isn't spent watching an anime or playing a game, it's watching VTubers. That's where essentially all my free time goes, is those three things. Mainly. I always have VTubers on at some point while doing something as well. Usually when it's like a podcast type of stream, I'm usually like playing something else and I have a stream on in the other monitor. And whenever I'm not on my computer, I'm listening to music on my phone while doing something. It's so much easier for me to just, do stuff while listening to music because I'm distracted and no soft head empty, go burr. Even though I don't know what's going on half the time in music because it's all J-pop or J-rock or J-rap. I promise it's not all anime music. Like, I listen to Yosei Teikaku and Lotus Juice. Yes, I found that out through anime. But I also listen to other songs, I promise. And I like creating characters as well. I find it fun, considering I'm too lazy to write a full-blown story. So a lot of it is venting my characters through creating them in Dungeons and Dragons. And it's really fun trying to create magic characters, I think, because I make the spell list try to tie in with their personality as well. And I think that's the most fun part about it. And I just like cute things in general. I have, I think, like 12 plushies on my bed. Something like that. Plushies are fun. They're soft. And I can pet them all I want. And it won't be, I don't know, they won't walk away, I guess. Yeah. I color coded them because I got bored. Why is this so hard? Anyway, Hari Suzumiya, the melancholy Hari Suzumiya, is, I think, what threw me down, like, watching the anime rabbit hole. Because what was the story for me? I remember watching Oran and Soul Eater, like, back to back just on TV. And then I eventually found out about Haruhi. And then I decided to binge watch that over the summer. Because I think everything but The Disappearance came out at that point. So I binged it all. And I wanted to know what happened next. And then I waited, saw Disappearance, and said, there has to be more, there has to be more, there has to be more. So then I bought the light novels. I have not looked back since, especially considering the later part of the light novels goes into time dimensional splitting, and it's this whole thing. I can't, man. I could probably spend a good chunk of this stream just talking about Haruhi. And my friend got me to watch Your Lie in April, and we binged it all in one go. I cried like a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. I cried like a fucking bitch. Oh my god! Because I knew it was a sad anime going in, right? I knew it was incredibly sad. I knew it was gonna be like Clanad or Angel Beats level type of sad. I still cried like a bitch. It was such an emotional anime. The writing is so good, the music is so pretty, and just everything about it all came together into the giant waterfall that was my face at the end. No, I will not be elaborating what happens. Watch Your Lie in April. You will cry. And Black Butler, well, the latest arc, if you read the manga, oh my god! Why does the manga have to update one chapter a month? That feels illegal. It isn't. And the manga should take their time because the chapters they get out are always a banger. But I'm always left hanging about like, I need more, I need more, I need more, I need more. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to accidentally spoil anyone, whether now or in the future. But the latest arc confirms so many things while delving into more mysteries about what happened. And read Black Butler. It's I think, I don't know if it's still going on, but a lot of people don't read it because of like reasons. Trust me, it's a lot more than that. I can't recommend Black Butler enough if you like those kinds of like, I guess sort of film noir type of things, but with Victorian England. And you know, the supernatural demon. And like I said before, I watch a lot isekai, though I will be the first to admit that isekai can either hit really, really hard or not at all. And despite liking the isekai genre, there are very few isekai I've actually come to like, but those I've come to like, I love a lot and want more of. For example, Red Zero. Please let Rem be happy, first of all. And, dear God, the fact that, from what I remember, the creator is working very closely with the anime studio to put in as many details from the light novel as possible because of how important a lot of those details are for foreshadowing, for answering questions, just little details, even like minute details can point into something, and because of that he works very closely with the anime studio, if I remember correctly. And that made me go from really enjoying Re:Zero to absolutely loving it, because it doesn't feel like much has been cut out, and if it has been cut out, it's most of it has been moved to somewhere else to make more coherent sense visually. And there's so many mysteries left in the anime, and I want a season 3. Oh, and Konosuba for the same reasons, even though the light novel I'm pretty sure finished like a few months back. There's still a lot for the anime to cover, and they can now, since they know they have like an endpoint alongside, you know, all the side stuff with Megumi, who is my absolute favorite character. I might have a thing for Chunibyo characters, maybe. And I don't know. I think it was a very special feeling for me watching Res Zero as a new episode came out, and then immediately watching the new episode of Konosuba when that first came out. That was a trip of emotions I don't think I can ever get again. Because that was a whole ride going from the serious, sad, and depressing episodes of Res Zero, and then immediately going to like these four lucky idiots in a comedy isekai. It scratched an itch that I didn't realize I had, and I don't think I'll ever get that feeling again. So if you watch them back to back, I think that'll be really funny. Lucky Star is also one of those older animes that I watched when I was first getting into anime. I found out about Lucky Star essentially because of Haruhi, because they were made by the same studio, and Lucky Star referenced Haruhi a lot, especially with the same Japanese and English voice actress for the main character. And I saw a scene where Kanata, or not Kanata, wow, Konata was cosplaying as Haruhi, and that and some other scenes made me watch all of it. And I think that's what solidified me liking the slice of life genre. I think that's like peak slice of life. I ended up liking other animes that go sort of into it, I guess, like Gabriel Dropout, because it gave off a lot of Lucky Star energy, just with angels and demons. And I loved it more because of it. And then there's Overlord, where I just want season 4 of. I think it's a right combination of gritty anime and the comedy slices of life. It's just so funny to me. And then Love Live is a whole can of worms for me. And Assassination Classroom I just love. I just think it's excellently made. There are no words. Games I can go even further into. I will be trying to play at least some game from all of these at some point. Not sure about Toho, because like I said, that's a bullet hell. And I'm scared to play Toho, like actual like mainline Toho. Maybe like I'll play some fan games. I have some fan games, like Luna Knight, but I am scared to play like main Toho games. And like I said, I play a lot of gacha. Granblue is one of them. I think Granblue is one of the better gacha systems I've seen. And I really like that. I've been playing Granblue for like 5+ years now. It was since I started playing around their 3rd anniversary was the first What Makes the Sky Blue. And then I've been playing it since, essentially on and off. And with the JRPGs, I just like them for very similar reasons. It's their story and just the characters and everything. So with Pokemon, it's become more of a comfort game for me. So the games are, if you haven't seen it, the new Scarlet Violet trailer dropped yesterday, and oh my god, Game Freak stepped it up. They know their fan base. They know their like core fan base and are aiming towards them, and it's working because I'm part of that core fan base. They know exactly what the people want at times, and I'm really looking forward to Scarlet Violet. I'm personally getting Violet, if it wasn't obvious. And then I will say I did try breaking into both the Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitive scene with very limited success. It's so fun to know metas of things, but it's so tedious. I don't have the willpower to go through with it, I'll be honest. I like having just vibing around too much, I guess, to take it all that seriously. But I like learning about it so much. It's very interesting knowing the mechanics behind it all. I think that's a good mix for me. And I like Devil May Cry for the same reasons I like a lot of JRPGs, is because of the story, but it's more wacky and out there 100%. Especially, and the gameplay is very interactive and fun. I've compared it to a rhythm game before when it comes to, like, I guess getting good, because it's timing of your movements and attacks and comboing it all together, and I find that very similar to a rhythm game, and just seeing it all play out after you figure it out is very fun to me. And next, I genuinely tried to think of things I disliked. I was like sitting here for like 10 minutes being like, what do I not like? And I couldn't figure it out. So I just left it at this. And the reason I put horror is because I still play stuff like the older Resident Evil games. Or I listen to, like, I watch a horror movie, or not a horror movie, like I listen to horror things, like stories and stuff, and I'm like, I cannot sleep tonight. But I still continue to do so anyway because it's fun. Pain. I'm not an M, I swear. What do I... Do I have... Oh yeah, I have one more after this. We right at the last slide. Don't worry, it's almost over. But I've been thinking of a fan name, and this was the only one I could think of because for the uninitiated, I guess Lux is my last name, and it's light in Latin, and I really like Final Fantasy. So instead of the Light Warriors, it's the Lux Warriors. Yeah, it's cringe, I know. I will be dying eventually thinking back at this, but for now, I absolutely love it. I do. What happens? Hello? Does this sound better? Hello? Testing? Is it less scuff now? Is it less cringe? Because it's still the furthest thing from based. Hello? Ah! Hello? Hello? Like, if you're monitoring, it might be through deaths. Really? Let me just... No, it's... No, I'm not seeing any levels on desktop. Okay, much better. Okay, then yeah, I think I know what it was. Whoopsies. Sorry about that, guys. A bit low? Okay, I can heighten it a little bit. Because before, when I put it up to... I'll leave it there. Because when I put it up to max, it was, like, breakingly loud. Ooh woo. Rar. I want to boost up my... Yeah, I boosted... It's like 3/4 up. I don't... Because max up, I think, goes to the red. And I don't want that. Ooh woo. Rar. Oh no. I'm memeing. Anyway. Yeah, I can only think of Lux Warriors. And I'm going to die thinking back on this one day. But that's a problem for future me. You good? Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Whoops. You're doing your best, as we all are. We can all only do our best. It's okay. Pat pat. It'll be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything will be okay. If you, for some reason, want to draw me, one, I apologize in advance, and two, this is the hashtag you can put on it for Twitter. Akira Lux. I tried making something more clever, but every single one I thought of was already being used, and I'm like, okay, I guess we'll go this route. And yes, of course, maybe I'll play SA2 one day. Maybe. I don't know yet. But we'll get there when we get there. But I don't really have any like specific goals in mind. The reason I always wanted to stream was for, I don't know, make someone smile. Make them laugh at me, I guess. If it makes their day better, then great, awesome, even for just a moment. That's always been the reason I want to do something like this. So I don't really care about much else. I just kind of, provide some Lux. I might. I'll check that out later and definitely change it to that. Illustrate English. I say I only know one language, but even then that's questionable. But I just, kind of want to play games, make someone smile. If I play a multiplayer game, maybe have fun with you guys. I don't know. I'm here to give good vibes to everyone. And then you can lock me in the basement again because I'm a gremlin. But if I had to choose like a personal goal, I guess it'd be 100 subs eventually, at some point. That'd be nice, I guess. I don't know. Like, I know it feels like a very standard goal. I just like doing it, So I don't really have anything specific in mind. Anyway, that's that. I'm cringe. This is the background I made in 2 minutes. I love the gradient tool in Photoshop. I'm gonna be looking back in this in like 5 minutes after the stream ends and dying. I will bloody perish in the next few minutes. Oh, this is so cringe. This is very cringe. Oh well. I did it now. I'm on the internet. You are now aware of my presence for worse or for worser. Anyway, I've been Akira Lux. See you next time.